It's very hard to express my emotion. I think it's an absolutely marvelous thing that's going to happen. I feel so confident that it's going to be there, and history is going to be pulled out of the water in the next 48 hours. Don't you think so, Dag? What do you think of the weather and so on?
Yeah, I checked with the Weather Institute, and it says that there will be some rain, but not too windy. And we hope that the wind will stay down, and during the night we know the answer, if we can pull tomorrow morning.
With a storm front rising over the top of the Norwegian hills, rain had quietly begun to fall. Gunnar, Jeff, and Dag worked throughout the night, with the weather conditions changing by the minute. Suddenly, with the ROV in the water, the unexpected happened. The ROV had been hit, perhaps by lightning, perhaps a technical flaw. Whatever it was, the transformer was blown, and it would take up to 36 hours to repair. The next day, as repairs were still taking place, the group was down at Hias at the water filtration plant. The Canadian Armed Forces had arrived and had begun the delicate disassembly of the tail section. These highly trained individuals were chosen for their various skills in aviation design. Thomas Waitman, on Carl's invitation, had returned from England for the salvage operation. It was a big moment for him when he saw the rear tail turret he had once called his own.
You know what that is, Thomas?
So she comes up right through there.
Yeah.
Right through there. Bring it up onto the beach this way. And so that's when, Carl. That's your department.
Well, I hope
tomorrow, the next day?
Within the next 48 hours. And we want it to be soon, because everyone, we'd like to have everybody here. And now that I've got some of you guys here, this is the lake. There's an airplane out there. It's called a Halifax. We're all tied together by that airplane. Is there any comments? You guys want to fill me in? Thomas, how do you feel?
Whereabouts is it lying now?
It's down the beach this way, and you've got to go down about 8 miles.
8 miles?
8 miles down and about 1,000 yards out. About 1,000 meters out from the shoreline. Before, just a few years ago, it was untouchable. Now, pretty soon, Tom, we're going to be able to touch it.
Good. How deep is it?
240 meters.
It's fantastic that you can get down.
Yeah, our salvage team is, I am really impressed. This Dacon and their boss, Dag Gamerud, they're going to do it.
He's done it before.
Yeah. And you know, you gunners, you've got your end up, and they're going to bring my cockpit up in 48 hours. And I'm going to get in there, and away we go, guys.
And with each day, more delays. This time it was the guiding wire for the lifting device. Patricia, Thor's wife, and the chief cook for the salvage crew returned from the site.
Or they are doing it now.
No. They grape now with the ROV.
So it's flying?
Yeah.
So it's not finished yet.
No.
Not finished gripping.
No, because they are trying to take the right position.
Yeah.
Not to make a mistake.
As long as they can get to work on this tonight, then I think we can get almost caught up to schedule. But the problem is because of this power surge in the ROV, we're behind schedule.
Yeah. But if all goes well, they could have the hook in place by tomorrow morning.
Yeah. And if this weather conditions hold up with this calm,
Up tomorrow night.
Yeah, hopefully. Well,
let's go back to the hotel and let them do their work.
I hate this waiting, but there's not much we can do.
Patience is a virtue. Find it if you can. Never found in women and seldom found in men.
Thanks, Dad. I needed that.
It has been 50 years, but Carl took Thomas Waitman out onto Lake Miosa one more time. On that night in April 1945, Thomas had clung to the top of his emergency dinghy. Around him, 5 others slipped silently away, unable to survive the cold morning water temperatures. Nearly frozen, his cries for help were heard from shore. A young man rowed out to save Thomas Waitman, a Norwegian hero.
Well, it's a little warmer today than that day in 45, huh?
Much better, much better,
Yeah.
much better day. Yes.
Well, you can see the barge out there,
Yeah, I can.
and that marks almost the exact spot of the aircraft.
Yes, yes.
But that day in 45, April 24, how long had you been out there? I mean, from till the time you were rescued.
Since about 1 o'clock, since about 1:30 or 1 o'clock.
So six hours?
Yeah, yes. It was, yes.
Okay, now I know the temperature was around 0, and there was a bit of a wind blowing,
Yeah.
and you had some of your clothes on, but your boots were missing.
The boots were missing and my socks as well. I took
So-
my socks off.
Huh?
Saved my feet, I guess I thought of it.
Well, it's hard to say, but they're still here, so
Yeah, that's
there's the house up there.
yes.
Must have been a heck of a walk, huh? You
was,
hardly get your muscles going, and
Yeah,
glad to be on land, but
I was, yeah.
talking to your legs and
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
"Come on, you can do it." And when you got up there, did they give you any liquids? Any?
Oh yes, well, they stopped us first of all, for to get some dry clothes on me.
Yes.
And to give me some the civilian clothes,
Yeah.
a pullover and trousers and
Yeah.
a pair of boots and whatnot. And then they gave me something to eat. Yes.
Yeah. Did they give you some hot coffee or something?
Yeah, hot a meal or something.
Yes.
Yeah, hot,
Yeah. So it must have felt good going down,
it
huh?
does, Yes.
Yeah.
With like a porridge.
Yes.
Sort of a porridge.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yeah,
giving you
really
back
good.
some heat.
Yeah.
That's for
And-
sure, huh?
In front of the good big wood burning stove as well.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah. Put the feet and the hands out there.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
back to normal.
And of course the lady sort of was rubbing my feet and my legs.
Oh, good, good.
So she got them going again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah. Though
And,
sometimes water looks nice, but sometimes it can be really hazardous.
Oh, you can, yes.
There's the side window.
We have changed,
Yeah.
and we have a tools. Hello. Nice to see you again. All of that. I'm still here. You're still here. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Yes.
My name is Carl Joska.
This is Carl, with the Canadian.
Pleased to meet you. Here from Canada
Oh,
for the Halifax bomber.
Yes. They're going to lift it off the ground. Thank you.
After 50 years, Thomas had returned to thank the ones who had saved his life. At the same time, something was happening on the lake, and it wasn't good. The whitecaps were appearing. The critical thing now was that time was running out. Carl would need to return to Canada to pilot one of Canadian Airlines' flights. The rest of the Canadians, including Jeff's wife Elaine, would have their tickets expire within a day. A decision would have to be made on who would stay and who would go.
Howdy. So, lots of wind, a little bit of waves.
Yeah, waiting for weather.
Yeah. Did they say?
We have the perfect position for the wire. We in position yesterday.
Yeah.
It was exactly where we want it. It's a double frame,
Yeah.
just by the where the body is ripped off,
Yeah, the back end of the fuselage. Yeah.
and the claw is then through the plating and around the double frame.
Around the frame, wonderful, wonderful.
So that will be a very good position to pull the lifting device in.
Yeah, tuck it under the wing. Yeah. So, but what I'm concerned with is this: how long for the wind? How many days?
What's your time? How many?
We need 12 hours with good weather. Then we should have it in shallow water.
In 12 hours.
So from the time you start, like say good weather comes, then you start, and all you need is 12 hours of good weather to get it to Jovica.
Yes.
Deg was concerned. You could see it in his eyes. But he wasn't giving up. He told us bad weather could never stop a Viking. That night, Jeff surprised Thomas Waitman with a special presentation.
Go ahead,
If there's one thing I don't like, is sloppy gunners.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And occasionally I had a few, and you know, what the heck did you ever have in your cockpit? When you took off, what did you take with you?
Just a cup of a flask of coffee. That was all, maybe.
That was all. You don't have any coffee tonight?
I'll get some later. I've got.
I think we got some here.
Coffee.
I think we got some here for you.
Oh. You found it?
What does it say on there?
I can't.
You can't read your name?
I can't. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Keep going. I thought it had been rusted away by now. In fact, you know.
With that bloody coffee you guys made?
Have you tried it? Have you
No,
tried the coffee?
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
That might be still hot.
There you are.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Zo heeft de koffieschool heel opgestuurd.
Well, that's yours.
Yeah,
Yes.
lovely. Thanks very much.
And we talked to Dag Ammerud from DACON, when people are doing the survey. And we said, we're taking it, and he says, well, you should because it's yours.
Yeah.